My name is Chad. Thank you guys for coming. So I'm a conservative, and I'm sure you guys are aware of the Beto and Ted Cruz thing going on.
Wait, no, hold on. Robert Francis O'Rourke.
Yeah, Robert O'Rourke.
It is an insult to Latinos everywhere.
It's just...
Right?
Okay.
Here's what I love. I gotta cut you off. So he's like, oh, my nanny called me Beto. Okay, so if your nanny called you, serial killer, you're gonna be like, serial killer O'Rourke. I mean, it's the dumbest thing.
Only the left could have a fake Pocahontas, a fake Spanish person, and you've got like people that are pretending to be black too. You've got Rachel Dollar. Only the left. It's really bizarre.
I haven't heard anything about this race though, so
got a little fired up.
So you might have heard about the Robert O'Rourke and Ted Cruz thing going on. Yeah. And so two things that I'm not a big fan of Robert O'Rourke's is that the abortion and the immigration thing. And for abortion, I definitely think that unborn or not, like I have such a high regard for life and all that, and I think that it's just inherently wrong and evil. And I look at the born and the living. Thinking of like immigrants who are living in America right now, we're deporting them and everything, and I think we're making good efforts towards fixing that right now. But I'm talking about like right now, like I have such a high regard for life when I'm talking about abortion, but at the same time there's like families that are being sent away from America that want to live like a better life. And so I would like to know like what would you guys think about that?
The families that are being sent away?
The families that are being sent away.
Wait, but you do know we have a legal process. It's always like, it amazes me. Do you know there's a legal process to get into America? Mm-hmm. Right? Many people follow it. It's actually an insult to people that waited in line, who waited 10 years, like some of my aunts and uncles that came from Dominican Republic and cousins who waited 10 years for their citizenship. And now it's like, oh, well, we should feel bad because other people don't want to go through the process of doing it. There's a legal process to get into the United States that they're allowed to follow. So, and what should we be feeling bad about? Here's the thing. I am a big believer that we should help them fix their own countries, right? I'm pro fixing your country. America is not a charity case. We can't take in everybody's problems. When they say refugees bring their problems with them, that's a fact. Whatever you're running from, and if your entire community up and runs and says, oh, there's a bunch of war in this room, so we're all going to get up and commute to the next room, the war is going to be in the other room. So I think it's really important that we help them, which Trump has been doing, and saying, we'll help you fix your own problems, but we have a lot of people in America that we should be helping first. So people that I feel bad for are the homeless Americans that are living on the street, that have been living there for years, that can't get a place to sleep. When we take care of our own first, then we can talk about what we can do for people that are happening outside the United States.
I want to draw attention to your shirt. So the southern border is paradise for human traffickers. The southern border is so porous, and anyone who says that there's already a wall or a barrier, I went down there myself, and you could walk to U.S. and Mexico, and no one will stop you for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of miles. We have completely and totally open borders. And the amount of human trafficking that happens on the southern border is incomprehensible, and it is evil. And it is evil not to wall off the southern border to disallow the sort of, not only that, the MS-13 members, the drugs they bring across, the guns, so on and so forth.
And stop believing that they're actually escaping a life that's so terrible. They just want a better one. Okay, we learned that with the girl on the Time cover when everyone was up in arms because she was crying. And then you actually learned when the father of that child, you guys remember her crying when it was all the illegal separation week for the left, and was crying. The father spoke out and said, yeah, no, I don't know why the mom left. I guess she just wanted a better life, but I have a job here. And I think he was in Honduras or Guatemala. So she just decided to leave because the left is making them a bunch of promises. Hey, come to America. We'll give you a ton of free shit. It's going to be better than it is in the Honduras. That's why they're getting up and coming, not because necessarily have a life that's unbearable there. And as I said, you want to see unbearable? Look at those children that I went to go visit in the Ugandan orphanage. That's unbearable. That's sad.
And they don't have the luxury to go north 200 miles and jump a border. The children in Bangladesh don't have, there's no border to jump there. And so from the left love to talk about fairness, which is a bunch of crap, okay? They don't care about fairness, they care about votes. And if they really cared about fairness, they would say, no, it's not fair to the people, as Candace said, that had to wait decades. And again, it is so ridiculously hard to be a legal immigrant in this country, and it's too hard. I mean, we should make it easier to be a legal immigrant and nearly impossible to be an illegal immigrant. I mean, it's not.
And it should be pointed out that only the left can tell us every single day that we are the most racist, sexist, misogynist, horrible country in the world, and yet insist that we let everybody into it.
It's so horrible here. Why? Come on.
Open borders.
Wait, I thought this place is horrible. Don't you care about these people? If this place is horrible, why do you want the caravan to come?
Sorry, we sort of over-answered your question, but you got us a little
Thank you so much. We want to get to a couple more. Thank you.
Hey everybody, this is Charlie Kirk, founder and CEO of Turning Point USA. If you liked this video, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Turning Point USA.